All right, hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Paradise, and welcome to the Paradise League Heroes of Newerth Pro Tournament Season number 4. We're gonna start off here with the loser bracket finals instead of the loser bracket semifinals, with Haste Gaming against BPro. Sadly, Team Agency had to forfeit, and we had to delay the stream till the loser bracket finals, which is 2 hours ahead, and we had to delay the stream as well by 2 hours. But nonetheless, we are here now with the loser bracket finals, and I'm joined here by Henke and Captain Kirk. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
Yeah, doing well. We're excited for our best of 3 here. Could be nice.
Hell yeah, Kirk. We are excited and ready for this match. Indeed, we are. So, Kirk, you want to go through the banning phase here?
Yeah, sure. Like, Flux has been a stable ban. I haven't seen it not banned yet, I think. And Nymphora recently buffed. Plague Rider, Bushwhack, we saw dominating previous games, and Scrap and Accursed also seen play. So, yeah. Seems standard to me.
Yeah. Pretty much fast bans and much of the same bans going around and around here, banning the most broken heroes, sort of say, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
I think Post-Ace Gaming was somewhat knocked into the losers bracket by the Bushwhack in one of their games at least. So, but having the first pick on their side, HoN decides to ban it. And Torture first pick. That's unusual.
Unusual, yeah, I must say. You don't really think about Torture as a first pickup, do we?
No, I mean, for the previous games, there's been both Monarch and Demented Shaman have been amongst the first picks, and here we have a Magnus Valkyrie, a stable combo. We failed the game with Magnus Valkyrie just today.
We did indeed fail with that combo, but hopefully these players know what they're doing, because we apparently are not.
Yeah, we see Hand of Pestilence highlight. They are going for a stun lineup on the HoN side.
So, do you think BPro again will just skip a carry like they have done previously?
Here we see the Monarch, as mentioned. I think they might. I don't think having a carry in the team is as important now as it has been many years ago. Like, carries aren't as impactful, and you can easily scale into the mid game if you just get out of laning phase in a good condition.
Yeah.
And then neither team is setting up for a carry right now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they do have Self-Force picked up, so we can say like it's a... I mean, it's not the ultimate carry, but it definitely have carry potential.
Yeah, and the yesterday games I casted, Self-Force was dominating completely. So
yeah,
from the mid lane, and incredible farm from having triples in the woods and going out and clearing those with his Q ability. So we might see something similar here, and it's a great pick against pretty much any carry, locking them down and ensuring that any health lost will be taken off completely.
Yeah. As we go through the second phase of bans here, I'm really surprised that Sillet is one of their bans. What do you think about that?
It might be as a personal pick. For I'm not super familiar with the players on the Legion side and their preference play, but we saw other off-brand carries picked in the previous games. Calamity coming out again with the ban, since the orange XTD seems to be very comfortable with Calamity.
Yeah.
So it might be a comfort pick for them.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're right. And of course we go on the Ophelia here, which What You Got plays a lot, so that's a classic band coming out, playing against him. And last band here is Kraken. Well, I'm not surprised Kraken is banned, considering it got some recently new buffs. So it's a really strong hero now, and the charge of Kraken is much faster, and the splash, your third ability, has even lower cooldown now.
Yeah. We saw play with them yesterday as well.
Yeah.
In 2 games, I believe.
Yeah, it's definitely a good hero.
And Forsaken Archer is still open, which has been a pickup previously seen.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if that's going to be one of the carries that might be taken here.
So they're picking up Chipper here. Pretty much classical pickup, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, in any case, when a mana up lane is played, which it looks like they are aiming for, having Chipper to triple stack the woods almost instantly is so valuable if you have people that can clear it. So I think they will be aiming to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. And let's see, Shell Shock being picked up here. What do you think about that pick?
I think it's going to be a pretty good hero if they get off with it. I would assume they. Yeah, they might play Shell Shock on the mid lane or in a mana of sorts. Could go either way.
Yeah, definitely. I hope we will see like Shell Shock rolling in with a Magnus ultimate in the air. That would be nice.
That would be perfect, but Blocks is banned, so the obvious Shell Shock combo is off the table.
Yeah, definitely. So what heroes do you think they are trying to pick up here? Do they need a heavy carry, or are they looking for some other heroes, you think?
I think they're looking for something that scales into the mid-late game. It doesn't necessarily have to be a hard carry in the usual sense, but someone who can pick up farm and use it well. They have Sulfuras in one of these roles, Jeremiah.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting, actually, yeah. Well, Jeremiah have gotten some buffs, like we talked about yesterday, so I'm not surprised that it gets picked up here.
Jeremiah and Rally. How do you think they're going to lane it on the Legion side now with this setup here?
On the Legion side, let's see here. It's hard to see the specific lane here, but do you think we're going to see a Sulfurish short farm maybe, or middle?
I think Sulfuras is going to end up in the middle lane and they're going to farm up on Jeremiah, I would guess, but
yeah,
somewhat unusual. Jeremiah is a little bit odd in laning phases oftentimes, but he could be nice in a defensive setup if you're playing against the Shell Shock and you get to shield yourself as the charge comes in. I mean nothing will happen.
Yeah, so that's true.
I can see it as a decent counter pick to a probable mana blane that they might face.
Yeah,
and Monarch being such a defensive hero as well with the Chrysalis, they will be hard to kill if they decide to play defensive, if they lane together.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. They are tanky and have a lot of heal and magic immune. Let's see here. Last pick coming in, Master of Arms. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the usual hero for stack clearing. He will need to get some sort of a farming tool if that's the guy they farm up on the top lane, which most likely will happen here.
Yeah. I know for a fact that Tolkforce likes to play Master of Arms, but doesn't look so far that he's gonna be playing that hero.
Let's get it on.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be a standard 2-1-2 lineup from either side here. There's many options for laning. I'm interested to see how they decide to go.
Yeah.
Monarch instantly TPing to the bot lane, rushing up to place that ward as you oftentimes see. And Moa running bot lane with Chipper. Looks like they're setting up to push into Legion Woods.
Yeah. A really good move there on the Monarch TPing to place that ward just to perhaps get a slight knowledge about how they're laning this. But as we can see, the Hellborn side is just staying back, not giving them any information at all.
Yeah, so we do get the 2-1-2 from the Legion side that we talked about with the Monarch and Jeremiah in the short lane, a very defensive lineup.
Yeah.
Meeting up against the tri-lane with the Moa, Chipper, and Valkyrie together. Yeah, so Rally will probably come out on top with, or Torture actually, with Volker is the one with the hatchet on top lane, so Rally's going to play the support from up there.
Yeah. As we have seen before, Volker is a very good Torturer player, so if he gets free farm, he can be a real threat.
Yeah, I mean, if the lanes end up being as they are now and Hellborn decide not to rotate, then he will be getting some decent farm.
Definitely. What do you think about the Valkyrie Chipper and Master of Arms looking to be a trial here on the bottom lane?
I think they're going to have a hard time setting
You think
up
that's an
their-
effective lane?
They don't have the usual big stuns that you'd see in a matchup like this, but they have a lot of harassment with the triple ranged hero, all at fairly large range. So I could see them harass them out of the lane and simply just forcibly push them off rather than kill them altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have the best kill potential, that's for sure, but as you're saying, they are 3 ranged, so they might be able to get the lane control and just box them out with auto attacks.
I think we'll see something along those lines. And Sulfuras against the Shell Shock on the mid lane will most likely tip in Sulfuras' favor as long as they're one-on-one.
Yeah, definitely. I would vote on Sulfuras any day against the Shell Shock middle lane. But let's see if Snark can surprise us.
It's a hard matchup for sure.
Yeah.
So we would expect the bottom lane to fall in Hellborn's favor, the mid lane as it is currently probably going for Legion side, and top lane going for Legion. So right now with this setup, it looks like 2 lanes for Legion and 1 for Hellborn. So we'll see how they end up rotating this out.
Definitely. I mean, Torturer for sure is just gonna free farm on the top lane, and on the middle lane, Sulfuras against Shellshock, we would both think that Sulfuras get the upper hand eventually.
Yeah. Valkyrie sending an arrow over the mid lane.
Oh. That's a Bloodlust coming out to Sulfuras.
Simply just falling off.
I didn't catch that.
I missed that as well. But Shellshock will be having a hard time now, and most likely we'll see some sort of rotation come out.
Yeah. I just can't fathom that he died at 2 minutes middle lane as Shellshock against Sulfuras. Like, he must have overstepped or something must have happened there.
I mean, Sulfuras has been spamming the Q 3 or 4 times, so I think he simply fell over here.
Yeah.
Just before he got the bottle as well, so he's on the lane now. Second time here, Sulfuras now with the bottle and Shellshock without.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, what do you think about this the rune thing, by the way? Sulfuras went for the rune at 2 minutes and didn't really get anything for it, right? Because there's no real rune anymore coming up on the 2 minute mark.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I really like the new change where you don't get any real rune at 2 minutes. You get 2 refreshment runes on both spots, right? On top rune and bot rune. So basically, you won't have that big of an advantage, even if you would go for the rune right now.
Yeah. I think it's a good change. Bot lane here, Jesai being jumped, shielding himself and running away, and running him down, but won't be enough.
Yeah.
Protective Charm just completely shuts them down, and they have no real response. But they will be getting all the farm, and Jeremiah and Monarch are barely sitting in XP range. Just waiting out.
Yeah, that's true. Now, we can see Sulfuras here already being at 510 GPM with that Bloodlust coming in.
Yeah.
I think Sulfuras is gonna be a huge threat here if it's not handled in the near future.
He will be reaching level 6 here in the next wave as well, so Shellshock will be in danger with no boots and an empty bottle. No real response.
Absolutely. Now let's take a look on the top lane here. Magmus just trying not to overstep and killing himself, just getting that XP. I mean, what more can he do up there?
Yeah. I think he's doing quite well, considering he has 12 last hits in the lane against Torture, so he is getting about half value.
Yeah, definitely.
And Jeremiah getting some farm in the bot lane as well. He's going to be at about 20 creep kills here, actually matching Moa's creeps here. They will be at roughly the same on gold.
That is actually very impressive, being same GPM as the Master of Arms here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that is a successful lane for the Help One side, considering how they've done it.
Yeah.
They would have wanted to get more from this.
So let's see here. Bottom lane? No, nothing happens. But we can see Valkyrie here leaving the bot lane to do what exactly? Is he going to try to roam?
I think he's looking for an arrow angle and walking the map.
Yeah.
He stumbles upon Rally and they have a little brawl, but nothing comes of it.
Bottom lane here, a fight going on, but I mean, neither of the teams have a huge catch potential, so it's really hard to commit on those fights.
I think Jeremiah will be coming handy here.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Oh. They're never going to be killing Jeremiah unless they completely just burst him out.
Yeah.
He will be getting farmed now, and Moa is not really able to sit that well on the lane anymore. Being pushed off. So Legion definitely coming out on top here.
Definitely.
Currently winning all 3 lanes.
So, what do you think about the Valkyrie rotation? They're going now laning top lane with Magnus. Do you think that's a good... what can you say? You think it's a good thing to do? Just leaving bot lane?
I think he's gonna have a shell shock here, dying on the bot rune. Salfor is catching up with the Q and the ulti, just walking him down.
Yeah.
Met up at the bot rune at minute 6, and Salfor is just ate that snack and moves back to the mid lane and top lane now. Valkyrie dying as well. Yeah, I think Valkyrie's gonna have a hard time to do anything this game, really.
Yeah. I mean, they did okay in the trial and bottom, but now they're just leaving, so Jeremiah can pretty much free farm, I would say, against the Chipper and Master Farms. Let's see here. A very slow-paced game, really. Not much action happening.
No, but Legion side is definitely getting a lot of efficiency from this. They are just slow and steady, farming all 3 lanes, getting the waves, getting the pressure up, and just relaxing. Bot lane, from their point of view, is not about killing. It's just they just play there, they get the creeps, harass a bit.
Bottom lane here. They're going in. Monarch here using Crystallis, but no, not enough damage.
Yeah, aggressive heal from Jeremiah there, choosing not to heal himself, but heal a creep in front of him to do damage to Chipper.
Yeah.
They are looking to put pressure and not just play defensive. And Valkyrie back on the bot lane here, trying to help out.
A very interesting game, slow game, which we don't see that often anymore, but this is one of the more slower games we had in a while, where all 3 lanes just farming slowly but steady.
I think it's good.
Yeah,
What do you think Jeremiah is going to be going for here? Because he's going to be looking to pick up some sort of a carry build and eventually put pressure.
Yeah.
What's the route for him?
I mean, you do have many options as an Jeremiah, but I mean, you have the classical mock, right? And then
They might look for Jeremiah.
bottom lane here, getting stunned down, and down he goes.
Yeah, they got the setup here. Jeremiah walked up a bit greedily alone, Monarch not in range. And the arrow from the fog connects on the Moa stun before he can get the protective charm up. So down he goes.
Yeah. Small mistake there.
Top lane, Magnus ult actually gonna kill. Wow.
Wow! Well played from Tolfors there, getting the kill on the Torturer.
I just caught the end of it there with the Magnus ult. He was channeling it with 100 HP left, and just as he died, it went off and it killed our Torturer after he died. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
Good job on their part.
Now, back to the items on Jeremiah. Like, he had the opportunity to go the mock build, right? But I'm thinking Salforis here might go a mock, and Jeremiah might just try to tank up a little bit and be a buff person. What do you think about that?
From playing into a tri lane on the bot lane without too much assistance.
Bottom lane here, Jeremiah getting stunned down, but Crystal is coming in, Chipper ulti being used on top of it. Will it be enough to kill Jeremiah? Using his ulti, Torture TPs in, but misses the stun. And that will be the end of that fight there. Good save by Monarch. Crystal is there.
Mid lane here. Salfor is chasing, but chooses not to. Yeah, the Jeremiah there was so hot on the pressure. They were throwing everything at him. Moa stun into Valkyrie arrow and 3 rockets, Chipper rolled. everything, and it just wasn't enough. The Chrysalis kept him alive. He came out of the Valkyrie stun, and with the shield and the heal, he was back on track and okay to continue. So
Yeah. Oh, look at Shellshock here on the top rune. Salfor's
be-
running after him. Oh, he is in trouble. Will he manage to die to the neutrals there? Oh, the roll coming out. He's trying to juke everything. But no, Salfor's gets him in the end. Good try, trying to die to the neutrals.
Pretty clever from Sephoris to try and kill the neutrals while he was rolling. So there would be left for them to hit.
Best case scenario, he would die to neutral scripts there, but unfortunately that was not the case.
Yeah, and looking at the gold per minute chart right now, we have Sephoris at almost 600 gold per minute. He will be skyrocketing this game.
Yeah. They have Salforus here running bottom, but no, retreats back to the middle lane trying to farm, I suppose.
Yeah, and we've seen no stacks actually from either side, really. And Hellbone have been warding inside the Legion jungle from the chipper, placing 2 aggressive wards to look for anything happening in the jungle that they can pick off up, but nothing really actively going on there. They do catch Salforus though, smoking towards the bot lane, so they will be falling back and avoiding the collision with Salforus.
Yeah. Now, do you think they just picked the chip? Oh, top lane.
Oh no!
Magnus.
Oh dear! Ulting in the trees, trying to catch up on Torturer in the tower. The idea was good, but couldn't get the stun off from his position in the trees, and ended up walking out on the wrong side. So
yeah, nice try by Tolfors. Now look at the Shellshock here. He's being chased down by Rally and Torturer. Will he manage to escape this? He's using the roll and his ultimate, and he cancels it, and they just retreat. Very interesting.
Enough pressure to make them fear that there was any backup line, but we know from the casting point of view, of course, that Shellshock had nothing. So he played his cards right and made them afraid and made them walk home. So good job from him.
Yeah, good scare tactic. It worked out.
Yeah, but he's sitting at 250 GPM both.
Bottom lane here, so Forest running in, but TP is coming in by the Magnus. Now they're getting stunned here, Magnus with the double stun, and followed up by Arrow on the Valkyrie. They're trying to bring down the Jersey. Jersey goes down, so Forest going all in the way, killing Monster Froms, but he is 4 versus 1 now. How will he escape this? He will not, I think. Oh, almost getting killed on Chipper, but goes down on Sulfuris. Good TP is coming in from the Hellborn side there.
Yeah, such a needed kill for the Hellbone side, getting Sulfuris down. Trying to lock him out, and Torture pushing on the top lane in the meantime. Yeah, if that had gone towards Legion and Sulfuris had come out on top on that one with the shield from Jeremiah and everything, if they had a player more, it would have been very dangerous. So it's really good for Hellbone that they rotated fast.
Yeah, definitely. A much needed kill for them on the Hellborn. Now, let's see here. Now back to farming, they say. Enough fighting.
Yeah, but they haven't been farming that much, I would say. I mean, we're seeing a few stacks come up on the Legion side, but the jungle has mostly been unused. Shellshock trying to recover a bit, farming through the woods, but we haven't seen massive stacks come out from a hero like Chipper or anything like it. But stacks will be taken now and be farmed.
Yeah. Like, do you think BPro just picked Chipper so they could not have the Chipper for the Sulfuris stacking for him? You think that's like, why would you ever trial in with a Chipper on long lane? Like, what does it really provide?
I think Chipper is a really decent pick for killing. If he lines up the rockets in a long stun from, like, you can see the dream happen, right? Valkyrie gets a 3-second arrow, Chipper sitting at 2000 range, shoots 3-4 rockets and does 400-500 damage. I think they just made a lineup where it was hard for them to execute upon. Jeremiah with the immunity and Monarch with the Chrysalis just stops the burst.
Yeah, you're right.
Some rotation probably would have been better for them, seeing the matchup they faced and using one of their heroes, either Valkyrie or Chipper elsewhere. But they are catching up now and trying to recover.
Yeah, they are
helping Moa and the jungle farming up. So
now we see Alk Bones being picked up on the Jeremiah here. What do you think about that item choice?
I think it means that he's not going to go for the mock route, and I can understand why. So this will just help him gain that little bit of GPM as a farming tool. But it's the long play, right? It's a look into the next 20 minutes and say, well, if we play this for a while, that Bones is going to be paying off. So
yeah. Look on the top lane here. Shellshock is smoking behind the Rally and Torture, but they are both smoked as well. Are we gonna see a collapse here? 4 people smirking around, looking for people to kill, but they are both smoked.
They're gonna be jumping on Moa here. I don't think they...
Yeah. Here we go, Rally jumping in here, trying to scare him down. Will he... He misses the stun, and Shellshock using, and Chipper using ultimate rockets. Torture is stunning, but doesn't really do much damage considering he has the Chipper. Oh my god. They just go down, but Sulfuris comes in here using his spells, trying to chase down the snail, and the snail goes down. Will he manage to finish the Moa? I don't think so.
Yeah, good burst from Hellbone side, getting or attempting to get into the Moa, but they
middle lane here. Sorry to cut you off. Middle lane here. Magnus trying to use the eruption in the tower itself, but he noticed it's Sulfuris tipping. I cannot survive that guy. Oh, he just stuns away and he's clear.
Good disjoint on the Q there.
Yeah. Did you see the play from Magnus? He just clicked R on the TP that was coming and he sees Sulfuris and he just runs away.
He didn't know it was a raid boss coming, like how could he? But if it had been someone else, it would have been a good play. He had a level 11 and level 2 ultimate, so it could have been enough to kill almost anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that part.
But yeah,
man.
Sulfuris wasn't really scared and he put the pressure the other way.
Now, Sulfuris here, having picked up Gnomes and an Ice Brand. You think he's going for the whole Frostwolf skull here?
I mean, yesterday we had the same discussion, and it ended up being a Dawnbringer.
Dawnbringer?
Yeah. It wasn't my guess either, but that was the pick or the play we saw yesterday. I don't remember if it was Polar Boy playing it, but
interesting.
It worked out well for them yesterday at least, and it was the same build really, actually. So
yeah. Maybe we're not seeing any mock at all.
I don't think so. Not anymore now, but Sulfuris farms fast enough already. He doesn't really need the mock at all. It's for him it's an excess.
Yeah. You're right. Now, let's see here. Sulfuris bought an item being delivered to him anytime now in the courier. I'm thinking we might see a Dawnbringer, as you expected. Let's find out here. Yep. Yeah. Indeed, it is.
Yeah, I can understand it because like the movement speed on Sulfuris is super important, being able to sit on top of the people that he wants to be killing. So
middle lane here, Shellshock trying to roll, but he runs in for the creep wave instead.
Yeah, that's relatively new for me as well, that you with the Shellshock can change your target after you start the roll.
Yeah. We might see a collapse in the middle lane here. Torture and Sulfuris being on the uphill, but do they have any vision on them? I don't think they do. Look at Sulfuris and Torture here running in, jumping into the Chipper, but will they able to catch him? I don't think so. He's too fast with that Striders.
Sulfuris does have a haste in the bottle, so I think if they wanted to, they could have run him down, but decides not to.
Yeah. He might thought that, man, let's not use the haste on the Chipper and maybe he can get it on some more important kills.
Yeah. Yeah, he was sitting just next to Moa farming with very low HP, but of course they just barely missed each other and didn't see. But that would have been the kill he was looking for.
Definitely.
Moa did finish his Thunderclaw now, so he will be able to farm decently here, and Stacks on the Chipper is helping him climb the GPM. About to clear a triple stacked Ancients as well. Do you think he's going to go further from the Thunderclaw, finish up a Hyper Crown, use his attack speed to really push in the magic damage, or will he go for defensive item next, such as a Shrunken?
That's a really good question, actually. I mean, well, my knowledge about Yaharde that he likes to go a little bit of Glass Cannon sometimes, especially on carries. He might pick up the Hyper Crown.
See a Valkyrie ult Looking to push in on the top lane.
Ooh, top lane here. Magnus, rally. Oh, auto attacks here, and the arrows falls up. Magnus channeling that eruption, and the eruption comes out, and he peeks on the Torture. Torture using his W and an ultimate here, but he is scared, and he's running straight back. Smart move by Volka going back there, because Snail was coming in. But more TP is coming here from the Legion side. They are tipping Sulforce with the haste, trying to chase down Magnus here. Magnus peeks away slowly, but Sulforce, he doesn't give up. I think he stopped chasing, yeah. They were too far ahead.
The whole Legion team pulled it up top the moment that they saw that they were continuing in Torture, so it's a smart play from Hellborn to back off and...
Oh, top lane here, Sulforce going in again! Magnus stunning away, but will it be enough? No, Valkyrie getting ulted by Sulforce and goes down immediately. Interesting there, I thought they escaped, but all of a sudden they just got caught again.
Yeah, I think they got surprised by Sulforce simply just running through the tower, not really caring and pushing into them.
Now, in the meantime, Shellshock getting mid tower here, and I think Yaharde on Master of Arms will get the bottom tower as well. There it goes. But Legion at least get the top tower, second tower. So overall, not so bad.
That's the first 2 towers that the Hellborn team have gotten, so that's much needed for them to catch back up a little bit. I think it's a decent trade for them, considering they lose Valkyrie and 1 tower to get the 2 towers. It's
I agree.
A decent exchange, and Moa is now up to 520 GPM, so he's getting to the point where he has enough farm and GPM to potentially match Sulforce if they can hold on for a little while longer.
Yeah. Now, Sulforce here bought an item. Look at all those couriers coming in for the Legion side, bringing those items. Let's see if we can have some good items here connecting. Bottom lane here, Sulforce smoking in the jungle, and Master of Arms and Chipper being close by. Oh, this is gonna be a collapse here. Sulforce sees Master of Arms and he goes in. Monarch with the Cleansing Winds, removing the stun. Valkyrie in this being used, and they do not have a dust. There we go, Rally peeking in with the dust. Stuns the Master of Arms and he goes down. Chipper is being spotted as well. The Revolt coming out for anti-reveal, and he goes down with the Sulforce Q. Top lane here, Magnus peeks away slowly.
Really good pathing through the trees from Moa. He almost managed to escape a situation where he was definitely going to die, but the PK from Rally picking up the dust and showing up their location so they can finish off. Yeah. Any melee meetup with Rally is just never gonna work for them. Moa is just gonna die.
Oh, Magnus here, peeking in and stunning the creeps. Torture goes in here, trying to catch him. And he uses popping the Shrunken here. Will it be enough to kill down the Magnus? Magnus trying to juke. Oh, Magnus goes down and continuing on the fight here. Snail is Invis, has an Invis rune. And he is dusted a little bit. But will it be enough? No. Oh, and at the same time they catches Valkyrie. And Valkyrie goes down.
Quick CP reactions from Hellborn, or Legion team again, sorry, onto Hellborn on top lane.
Yeah.
Picking up 2 of the 3 kills up there. Torture having the Shrunken Head, just manning up, not caring, waiting for the TPs, and team support helps.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Legion team here is pushing. Postage going at it on the middle tower here, pushing and barking around, showing no fear whatsoever. Tower goes down.
With this tower down, they might put pressure onto Conqueror now. Yeah, they might go for the token.
Yeah, so Legion team here trying to do the Conqueror of the Hellborn. Will they be successful? We do see team. Oh, big arrow being on the Monarch there. Shellshock here using his Q. Chipper sniping right, but Sulforce running in on the Master of Arms. Rally coming in and boom! Down he goes. Magnus huge ultimate with stun, but not enough. Jersiah using ulti, and they have Shrunkens and everything to counter them. Will it be enough? They're chasing down on the Valkyrie here. Will Jersiah get the kill? Will he get the kill? Oh, look at Valkyrie here. Oh, Valkyrie goes down. Nice try from the Valkyrie side. Now Jersiah going all the way in here, goes down. And in the background, what happened in the background, Kirk?
In the bottom lane, or in the bot part of the map, we had them chasing. So Rally and Sulfuras were chasing on Magnus, and Magnus manages to kill off Rally as he's being chased before he dies, and gets that kill again with the ultimate.
Wow.
So actually ends up being a not too bad trade for Hellbone, starting off really poorly with Moa just being completely destroyed, but Jeremiah chasing in to get a Valkyrie, trades 1-for-1, and on the other end we had Rally chasing in on Magnus, trading 1-for-1. So could have been much worse initially, and they recovered decently.
Yeah. Ooh, so double damage being picked up on the Sulfuras here. Dangerous rune indeed.
Yeah, but it's the exact same build that he did on Sulfuras the other day with the Dawnbringer PK. So he will be on top of Moa, not giving him any space to play. And Moa did decide to go for not the Hypercrown that I speculated, but a Nullfire Blade 3. So going for more damage.
Now a team smoke being popped there on the Legion side. All five-man army going in. Will we have a clash here? Meanwhile, the Hellborn trying to do the Kongor. Here they are coming in here. Monarch, Sulfuras just running in, trying to catch Rally, missing the stun on the Moa. But look at Sulfuras, they're trying to take down the Master of Arms in the background. Moa goes down. Meanwhile, the Rally fighting for his life. Big Crystal is on the Monarch side, popping his ulti. They are chasing down the Magnus here, chasing down the Magnus. Big Torture stun, and Torture goes. Magnus goes down, I'm sorry. Wow, that's a 5-4-0 for the Legion side.
That will most likely be the game here. That will give them access to the double Kongor. Really good timing on their smoke. They didn't see Hellbone Kongor, but it just matched up perfectly with them trying to finish off Kongor before Legion was coming back for them, but they didn't make it in time. So
well, good smoke from Legion there, just smelling out the Kongor.
This will be barracks down on the bottom lane, and they're gonna be able to go home, take their own Kongor nice and comfortably, and be ahead by even more than they were. Oh, arrow.
Yeah, arrow. Well, what can you do about it?
It might just be a power play, just eating it, saying, so what? What does it matter? I'll take the tower. I'll take the arrow.
Now, Valkyrie Invis being popped here at the same time as the Frostwolves was connected to them, so they know they're Invis here. Now, arrow going in, but unfortunately misses. They do not commit on the racks here. They choose to fall back and take the fight to another time. You think that's the right play here, going back?
I think it's fine. They have a token to collect, and from that a lot of team gold. So playing it safe, getting the token first, making Sulfuras even more dangerous than he already is. He has a shrunken head now on top of the PK that we saw before, and from this he's gonna have a token, which means he can just go completely YOLO and remove Moa from any possible fight.
Yeah. Shellshock here trying to scout out if they're doing Kongor, and he gets his answer, yes they are. But what can you do about it?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah. So this looks to be a second Kongor kill for post-haste gaming here with arrow connecting on the Monarch.
I think Monarch went to catch that arrow on purpose, making sure that they didn't get the snipe on Kongor. Removing the token would have been...
Yeah, in that case, well played for Monarch's side.
And
bottom lane here, Magnus getting chased down. Magnus trying to escape, and he using his W for the invis for the little while. Is it enough to be juke the Sulfuras? It looks to be enough to juke him. Interesting. Now, top lane here, Master of Arms is farming, and Torture is standing close here. Will he get picked off? I don't think so. No.
Yeah, some dust on Sulfuras here would have been enough too, and he does have dust now, learning from the experience, picking up some dust.
Yeah, look on the top lane here, Shellshock, a Master of Arms, and Valkyrie here, trying to do some sneaky play on the Torturer. Torturer TP is out there, the Rocket's cancelling it, but he pops the Shrunken, huge reaction from Volka. Now he turns the tides here, trying to man up on all four heroes, but realizes, oh shit, it's not enough. He's running for his life, and the Moa finishing him up with the stun here. But the bot lane, Sulfuras, and his rest of the team trying to push bottom, forcing those racks. Now, do they have TPs is the question. Valk Invis being popped. But it doesn't look like they have any TPs here, Kirk, and that means racks going down.
Magnus,
huge Magnus eruption coming in, but he is 1 versus 4 at the current moment. Chipper in the back, but not really having too much. And they both go down, trying to defend the Rex for no reason, really.
Yeah, that Magnus ult was not enough threat. Like, from their HP pool now, you don't really see them being scared by that ulti, so not enough.
Yeah.
They decided not to port top. They had the option to TP top as they've done before to save Torture, but decided to let him take that fight himself and push in to get the Rex instead.
Yeah. Now let's see here. How long do they have on the token? Is there a minute I'm watching? Or is it 2 minutes? It's a minute, right?
It is 55 seconds, I believe, only. So they can use it for this push on the Rex, but after that, if it's not used, it will be gone.
Yeah. Now Legion team just pushing here on the middle tower. I mean, what can Hellborn do at this time? There are 2 people dead. And Magnus does not have any ultimate for the next fight here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to try and wait until the token falls off before they fight again, otherwise Sulfuras will just freely get to kill whoever he wants. And it will cost them a second set of racks, so they are in their last legs now.
Yeah, Arrow almost connects on just Magnus jumping in here, rockets being popped, but Sulfuras, he does not care. Look at that tanky bastard. Just hit me, guys, hit me, I have the token. I do not care, and they're trying to take him down here, but token of life.
Yeah.
Being respawned here.
With only 8 seconds left on the token, they decide to kill him. I would have expected them to keep him alive on low HP until token falls, but they decide not to.
Oh, Riley jumping in here on the monster from Sulfuras, jumping in with a pick, and he goes down. Look at the damage coming out here from the Sulfuras and the Torture just doing ultimate damage, and they just melt like butter, all 4 of them. Only Magnus being the lone survivor. Magnus channeling ulti here, and the GG being called here, and that's first game going on the way to Team Post-Haste.
Very convincing in the end here from Legion side. They kill all 5, Magnus buys back, but they're all just dead, so there's no one to play with for him.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done to Team Post-Haste there.